Hi, welcome to the DoD official mailroom of Chartertoconductor. Today we're working on our train layout drawing. As I showed you before, this is the front. Drawn for the welder's discretion, as it looks like a little baby smiling, crawling up to some kind of television, you know, like. And then we have an air pipe schematic. This is the first one. Notice over here. Then here's the cabinet in the Dash Series 9, which has a control cabinet with all extra valves. And then this goes into the heater situation. As you can see, the angle cocks and then traveling up into the station, which is better done. We'll just show you this one, the rest of it real quick. And then it goes past underneath the into the engine cabs, and then splits over here to your cutout cocks on the sides. Then it runs into your main and equalizer, reservoir, air brake, air compressor. Then back into the final cab, where here's your control stand, air brake control stand, and there's your locomotive control stand. And then you can see the air piping schematic down there. And then we're going to flip back to this is the floor plan for the railroad, for the train. This is the front, as you'd have a sandbox, and here would be the heater. Notice the control stand on the left and to the right, and then the brakes going up into here. Bell valve, brake cylinder valves. Alright, now let's look inside. Here's your locomotive. Here's sitting at the station, at the signs. Here's the window. And what's this? We're going down the tracks? Alright, let's look at the air pipe schematic for your double control stand in the front. We have an 8-6 relay valve underneath, the transfer on the application valve split down the middle. As you can see, just leaving one in the reverser off position keeps the other one on. Please check out the other triple control stand valve for the electrical. And then to the throttle and load meters. So triple control stand, maybe double diaphragms in the middle. If not, you can keep them separated. And then you're driving down, you got your control stand, throttle here, over here. This would be the brakes right here. Throttle control stand, match up those square with the lines. Going down the track, got our throttle right here on the left. We got you got our cab seat. And then from the control stand, it goes back to the back of the train. This is the piping schematic for the middle. Alright, and then before you get out of the cab, on the left we have a vertical handbrake on the wall. And then we have over here, we have this door to get into the cab. And then you have your door hinges with a brake slack adjuster and handbrake chain roller to the door. So the door actually acts as a handbrake. And then we come into control panel number 1, which would have your isolation switch. Check out the electrical drawing prep, and that's a little bit long, but then 2 other pair of switches. In between them, you have a floor panel that goes in between these two, which was giving you another exit door, which is not chained. The floor panel flips open, and then you have a nice switch in the electrical circuit, and then it switches on the battery. And that is the look of the inside of the control panel. Cab room of the control panel. Looking at this one over here. I don't know if this focuses in. It shows the brake valve. And this one is a dual-ended and 14E locomotive brake. Shows the different valves. one brake on one end. That's only one control stand. So this is the front control stand, and then we split it again, and then this one would be the back. And I have yet to build a cab view of the rear locomotive cab, and that takes care. Let's see if I can find a good picture up front. Up front, here's the Wilkes cab. Engine heater will be drawn by a vent in here. Sandbox or alternator motor, which will turn a traction motor for extra cab auxiliary routes. Battery, heater. You know, here's the... Here is the... here's the switch. The switch to the battery. Floor panel. Switch is made out of wooden 2x4s with metal brackets. And then we have panel 1, panel 2, panel 3. So from here is the control cab up to here. And that's our mini video of the control cab. I might come back and do another one schematic. I've taped this on here. But you can see how we're going to do the, if it was single, this one's a double. I folded it. It's two different pieces of paper. And that is how we do the pipes braking schematic. And it looks like we're going down the railroad, down a cab. So that's the cab view. Check you later. Thanks for checking out Chartertoconductor. This is my locomotive cab drawing, and then I might do another one on the control stand air brake schematic.